Welcome back to my channel. As you know, I left this channel for dead from actually being a Super Smash Bros. Channel to making one video about cooking, and then the latest video was actually a video film, The Past Haunts, for for my film class I have. And so I decided to keep on with this, and I recently bought this Lego set called Sports Car, set 60285, and I bought it 2 days ago or a day ago, and I tinkered with it like a lot, and I can give you a few modification ideas for this set. First, let me show you how it once was. There's not much to it besides the fact that it's a very nice car. It has nice tires, a nice fin here in the back. The interior is super bland, let's say. And overall, I say it's okay. It's actually great for a $10 build. So yeah, it's just a car and a minifigure. So there's not much complaints there. But could Lego have done better? Yes, they could have done a lot better for $10. And here is one idea to how to fix the car. The first modification, and the only odd one I would say, is simply take the back fin and flip it. You simply flip it and click it into place. And it actually looks like a pretty good build, you know? I don't know what it looks like, but it looks it looks cool to me. It has a nice back. Sure, the gray may not fit well there, but if you look at it from the side, the fin actually going on top here looks pretty cool. Maybe you could change it however you want, do that, etc. But it doesn't look bad. The second modification would simply is replace the fin, take the top part, and flip it around and click in. It's a convertible sports car now. And that is really it really nothing else needs to be done. You just replace this piece or these pieces with that piece over there, and you get the convertible sports car. Ignoring the exterior for a bit, let's move on to the interior. The interior is simply the wheel. That's it. There's nothing else special to it. Maybe like this little back cushion there, but that's it. There's nothing else to it. It just has this on both sides, this white piece on both sides, and that's it. So here's where I use extra pieces that do not come from the set. Instead of using this, I use a smaller version, and I simply add it where it needs to go on both sides. Then I add the corner piece of the same color and stick it on the back on both sides. And then to make the interior more realistic, I simply add this piece. I'm sorry, I do not know most of the names for Lego pieces, but you understand. You can see the piece here. It's this simple piece to be the little lever you use when you drive a car. You also can add this piece. It looks pretty good. Realistically, it looks pretty good. But that's what I added. I added 6 pieces extra in total for the interior to make it look better. And actually, to be honest, I actually don't like that white piece there, so I actually would remove it too. I don't like it at all, especially since if you want to keep the rest of the car as the same, but just change the interior, your minifigure can't, stand up straight. He has to be lying back in order for the top of the car to actually fit. If you want to make him stand up straight, it won't, because it'll interfere with this part. So what I like to do is simply get rid of the back white piece and make him sit up straight at the back. So then it won't interfere and it can just click on nicely. Moving back to the exterior, one small detail I would love to add is windshields. You can make it cross each other or You can make them parallel either way. You don't. It depends on you. Now another exterior modification. It's actually a pretty big exterior modification that I actually really like. Is this looks like a Porsche in a way, and as many Porsches they have a very small nose, right? So what I did was simply either remove the windshields here and even get rid of this piece here and simply move the window and one stud in front, and obviously you're left with a huge gap here. This is where I fixed it. I actually honestly do not like these pieces. I don't like them where they were. They do not make sense whatsoever to me. It's like if you want to get rid of this part, you just see a huge gap in there. But it does work for the convertible. So that actually works for the convertible, but not for this in this instant. I'd have to add. I here added another extra piece, a 1x4 black, 1x4, but it's in black. And what I simply did was get rid of the 4x4 plate here and simply added it to this. And then you have this, but with no plate here. This is where you simply just add the plate. You have an extra space by one stud. Sorry. And I click it on normally, making it replacing these two pieces. And I just have this gap here, which honestly does not look good. This is where I used another piece. I'd like to add, actually I would use this piece which we removed from the nose earlier and add it to the back, all the way to the back. And that gives it a nice little texture here. And then I added this extra piece I have. It's a 1x1 plate with one stud. And make it stay there. Click it there. And I actually get rid of these little small pieces. And then I add the pieces we replaced from the back of the car, from the interior, and add them to the back. And you have this nice, sweet back here. I honestly like it. I've never seen, I think I may have seen a car like this once in my lifetime. Maybe not with the fin here, but these two right in the back, separated, not together. And it actually looks pretty neat. Now, obviously, there is a possibility that you may not like it and you want it together. You could, add it here and perhaps even leave a gap there. Maybe like put this piece one stud in front and just leave that little gap with black. It won't be seen due to the fin. And, that may also look fine. I personally would go with the separation, the division, and this piece instead. So here was what posed a little problem at the beginning, is that since it has no support, the top would just fall back down, but actually it doesn't, due to this piece which I've moved in front. So it actually helps it stay. It actually helps it stay there. It won't fall down. So it's a pretty good build with my modifications. And the minifigure can be placed, either in the front or one stud in front or one stud in the back. Since I removed this piece earlier, and these are the modifications I added. And my last modification would be using these two pieces which we replaced earlier for this part. I would put them on the top part here. Due to, if you have seen cars or race cars, they have seen these little flaps on top for some reason. I have no idea why, but I've seen them, and so yeah, it actually does fit though. It may not look perfect. I actually may or may not keep these, but the rest I would definitely keep, from the windshields to the interior modifications to making a smaller nose and uh and actually I would keep I may not keep these two parts here, these two pieces, but I would keep the windshields, the having a smaller nose by moving most of the things one stud forward. This divided little tail here with the fin over here, I would keep all of that. Honestly, that makes it a lot better. And maybe more like than a sports car, maybe like it maybe just be a Porsche now. So thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe. If you want Smash Bros content, I can give you Smash Bros content if any of you want. Thank you. Have a nice day. God bless you.